day to our professor and my fellow teammates. Today's motion is 3 strategies used by Antara Steel Mills and Rare Berhad to foster innovation. Before that, allow me to give a small recap about Antara Steel Mills. Antara Steel Mills and Rare Berhad is a steel fabrication factory acquired by Lion Groups since September 2002. This factory placed in Pasir Gudang, Johor. Before that, Johor Corporation was running this mill under lease until March 2001. There are 3 segments in this mill, which is Steel Factory, Rolling Mill 1 and Rolling Mill 2. Let us see what are the strategies used by Antara Mills and Rare Berhad to foster innovation.
The use of technological advancement is one of the strategies that Antara Steel Mill used to foster innovation. Firstly, the installation of ladle furnace, which was acting as a furnace shell, and it was used for heating. Secondly, the usage of casting continuous machine, which used casting method. Casting method is where liquid material turned into a mold and finally it become a solid material. It has enabled Antara Steel Mill to produce about 700 tons per annum. Thirdly, Hi-Ref A020 is an engine oil which offers super cold start protection and thermal stability.
The second strategy that Antara Steel Mills used to foster innovation is improving quality management. First and foremost, the furnace was installed as a part of Antara Steel Mills quality improvement program to produce high-grade pellets. In the main function of this is reviewing a pellet and reheating again temperature before pellet entering the rolling section. This machine able to cover 245 pieces in 2 hours with temperature as set to 1250 Celsius most lowest and 320 Celsius most highest. That the function in rolling section is to produce a round bar from one pellet that produced at steel bar. The important process at this section is the changing process of physical pellet from square to round bar or angle bar. And finally, electric sections function to support production activities in order to ensure that all activities in production can move smoothly. Besides that, there are other functions in this department, which is to make sure the system in production can function properly, try to reduce downtime, making random checking on per shift and upgrading motor system. And finally, in electrical section, function to support production activities in order to ensure that all activities in production can move smoothly. Besides that, there are other functions in this department, which is to make sure the system in production can function properly, try to reduce downtime by making random checking on per shift and upgrading motor system. Antara Steel Mills collaborate with sister company Mega Steel Sdn Bhd and Arm Steel. Antara Steel operates an HPI plant using the Midtrax direct reduction technology in Labuan, East Malaysia. Therefore, most of the HPI is exported for steel making purposes, with some used in Steel's own operation and some in Mega Steel Sdn Bhd. Antara Steel Mills in Pasir Gudang, Johor is operating is 50% production capacity because its long steel bar products are still demand well supported by the government, ongoing construction and infrastructure projects.
In conclusion, the 3 strategies which were used to foster innovation can bring the company to develop among its competitors. By continuing this success, the Antara Steel can bring their products to international market. By foster innovation, Antara Steel can bring a big impact to the manufacturing of a steel industry. Thank you.